Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing great today. We'll have another game for Commander Blitzleader, and as you can see, it's in this Swedish TD, the STRV-1030, which is the Tier 9 version of this tank. Pretty good. I like the 8 and the 9, the 8 and the 10 better, but it's just the gun dispersion was a little off for me. But it's still a great tank, and CB is going to go to the Lakeville Road and pretty much cork up that approach. And I'm not going to say he was going to win this game single-handedly, but he's going to have a huge part to play in preventing a loss from occurring. So great job as always, CB. Thank you for sending me the game. Y'all, hope you enjoy it. Without further ado, let's get to it. Thanks for watching. Well, CB's team is going to spawn on the north side of this Lakeville map, and when the game gets going, he's going to head to the Lake Road and go to a spot right around D4, and he's going to set up in that there's a little nook he's going to tuck into. It's a great little TD spot, and this is a great TD for it. This tank's got great view range. I mean, a really hard hitting gun. It's pretty accurate. Stat-wise, it's not as accurate as the 8 or the 10, but still, it's pretty good if you got a good crew in here. And he's got this thing marked, so I mean, he's pretty good at it. Well, shoot, he's good in everything. So I'm going to back down in here and knock a tree over, but it's all good. The enemy team doesn't have any light tanks, and his team doesn't either. So they're going to rely on him to. This is a textbook perfect location, man. As long as you don't get spotted. If you get spotted, it's a bad day. So. Oh no! Oh, we interrupt this game for a lemming train alert. Look what's happening here. Yeah, the whole team pretty much has decided they're going to go down the 1 and 2 line. And CB's looking at this mess and thinking, "Oh no!" you can't choose who your teammates are. It looks like the Panther had enough common sense to recognize that this is probably a bad idea. I don't know if you caught the chat, but Mr. Sloppy McFloppy was saying, if we're going to lemming, we better go, we better push hard. And he's telling them to drive forward, guys. And they've stalled. And the CB's got enough common sense to realize this is probably not going to work out well. And sure enough, he spots the BZ-176 in town. And the BZ's probably been wondering, like, why haven't I been spotted yet? He's probably like wondering where's the enemy team at, and the Crusader is telling somebody needs to go to 0 line and spot, and man, nah, that ship sailed a long time ago. Yeah, if you go over there now, you see that telephone pole or that light get knocked down. That means there's somebody else over in town. As you're about to see, it's about to be just a hot mess. So here comes a VK tier 7, and he spots the Panter 2, and there's an AMX AC-46 over to his right there. Looks like he's behind cover. Panther's he's getting some spotting assist damage. He smokes that Panter 2 for 384. The BZ-76 dips down into cover, down into that topography, if I can talk, and CB is just beating this thing to death. This is a perfect tank to wear out one of those tanks, man. It's got its gun hits really hard. The BZ hasn't spotted me. He's just taking blind shots in the direction in which it came. He suspects he's over here behind this rock, which is a good guess, but that's not where CB. That one missed. He gets spotted that time. The AMX 70s AC-46 hits him in the side for 275. The VK gets a nice cracking shot on him. So does the Panter 2. And just like that, almost half of his hit points are gone. CB's calling for help. Looks like the ISU-152K, the grumpy old troll, is finally pulled around the corner. Looks like the Viper is trying to come back around the corner and help. Crusader is upset because he just got killed. He's going to be giving the team the business here for a little bit. He's got a great shot in the side of this tank, man. Hits him right in the cheeks. Another 377. That tank can't see him. Just reloaded. Boom. Hits him for 405, man. It's a great shot. Here comes the tier 7 medium German medium tank. And he misses him on that one. He does get spotted, so he's going to try to back up and get a little bit more cover. He dodges that shot. Looks like the Viper and ISG 152K is finally getting into this game and trying to get some meaningful shots. The Crusader is, if you all watch it together, read the chat if you get a chance. It's pretty funny. Crusader's still giving the team the business. It looks like the Iron Arty's decided he's done trying to fight that valley. That's a tough fight, man. Unless the whole team just dog piles over the top of that and pushes down, that's a hard fight to win. You can't do it one tank at a time, especially when you don't have an Arty. And their enemy team still has their, well, they lost their Arty too, so. CB's about to have a visitor show up here over to his right here in just a second. Well, the guy in the ISU 152K is telling the Crusader, why don't you just leave, man? You're dead. So it's tied up 5-5. CB's, he knows that AMX is over here somewhere. He's been getting hit by it at least a couple times. Gotta let them bind us, and then boom, and there he is. He ricocheted on that. That's a, oh, he hits it for 511. That dude's backing up. He's finally got a little help. Looks like the Panter 2 is giving him some help, which is needed. Pull out and bounces another shot. He ricochets too. He bounces another shot. Oh man, it's a great shot when he takes out the AMX, man. That's huge. Get that dude out of there, man, because that tank could wear CB out. And the fact he was able to bounce all them shots, man, that's a big deal. He just kept that nose down and kept wiggling. Huge play, man. The team's up by 2 now. Great shot on the VK. Takes out the VK, man. That's a big deal. So you got the Panther that's over here. The 45 TP was last spotted over here. CB still in siege mode. Ooh, can he thread a shot through there? I mean, it's just a pixel. He tries, but nope, it doesn't connect on the Panter 2. Panter 2's dead, so now they're up by 4. This thing's starting to turn around. I'll just think for a minute what would have happened if CB had to come over here. I mean, how do you think this game would have turned out? I would wager that it would have been an easy, quick loss. They would have pushed around and had these guys. They'd been getting hit from all different sides at the same time, and it'd pretty much be game over. It probably would have been about a 5-minute, maybe a 5-minute game. So CB's pushing down the lake road. Nobody's over here to contest it. They won the city, and this game's not over with yet. Still 3 tanks left. You got the Chiri and the Chiri's over here. Like you got a Scorpion and the Chiri. CB's just gonna go in, man. Just gonna go full ham on this dude. Nice hit. Hits him for 403. He's wiggling, bounces. See, man, this thing's pretty bouncy, man. It's a pretty strong tank, man. Finishes the reload, takes out the Chiri, and the Chiri's dead. All that's left is the Scorpion's just about dead over here. And boom. That's the game, man. Wow. 2 kills. That was a guaranteed loss, man. At least in my humble opinion. But what's that whole saying? You know, if you get life deals you lemons, turn it into lemonade or something like that. And that's that's exactly what he did, man. That's exactly what it is. So, outstanding job, dude. Let's see what you did. You got first class mastery badge, hand of God, shell proof, fire for effect, and steel wall. You did 4,096 damage by shooting your gun. You had 327 assist damage for a combined 423, if I can talk. You blocked 1,590 in 2 kills. You killed the AMX AC-46 and then the Chiri there at the end. And it was your actions basically corking that road up and then spotting all those tanks coming in, which pretty much halted in the tracks. And with the fact that you were just wearing them out, man, you pretty much stymied their whole attack. And it was pretty much the only thing that enabled that to win. Yeah, the team fighting in the city, but you had half the team wasn't even shooting their guns. They were just waiting their turn to shoot a gun. And CB and the Panter were the only ones really doing anything, except for the cats working the hill. So today's funniest name is Mr. Sloppy McFloppy. He was in the VZ44 on his team, and when I saw it, man, it just cracked me up. So there you go. When I saw it, like I said, it made me laugh out loud. So CB sent this game to me and in the emails, man, you're gonna love this. And man, it was a great game, dude. Outstanding game all the way around, and being able to snatch a victory out of the certain jaws of defeat by your team. Lemon Training decided that would be a good idea. I don't know if I've ever seen it work out unless they all just push, you know. But even then, that's tough to win. So anyway, y'all, if it wasn't complete garbage due to me, please consider leaving a thumbs up, comment for CB. And if you like what you see and you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And y'all, I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.